Back on SportsBIT, betting inside today, Pauly and Teddy. Time for big game breakdown. As always, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Interesting game in the association. Blazers hit the road to take on the Mavs. Dallas won 205 the total. They played Friday night in Portland. Dallas was +6. They won by 4, 108 to 104. They led by as many as 24 points. Portland rallied to tie the game in the fourth, but Yogi Ferrell went off again. What a story here. The Nets didn't want him. He's on a 10-day contract with the Mavs. He has been so good, and he can't miss, that the Mavs say, we got to give this guy a 2-year deal, Teddy.
Yeah, go for a 10-day contract to a 2-year deal. That's a nice 10 days for Ferrell. Of course, 9 from 11 from three-point range in the win at Portland last Friday night. And, of course, you look at the graphic right here. The Dallas backcourt with Ferrell and Curry badly outplayed the Blazers backcourt with the All-Stars and the All-Star contenders. Of course, Lillard just 4 of 20 in that game, 1 of 8 from three-point range. He got schooled by the rookie. The Mavs went into last night's game at Denver, 4-0 straight up and against the spread with that starting backcourt of Ferrell and Curry, but then got lit up in Denver last night. Portland becomes the first team to get a second look at that duo, and there's no question the Blazers, the much fresher of these two teams. It's only their third game in 7 days in February. Meanwhile, Dallas coming out of altitude in Denver last night, where Harrison Barnes, Yogi Ferrell, Wes Matthews, Seth Curry all played 32-plus minutes for a team that isn't very deep. And, of course, Wes Matthews left that game in the fourth quarter after clutching his right ankle. That is definitely going to be a concern for tonight's game. He's a question mark right now.
Here's Lillard on Yogi after the game. This was Friday night. Quote, our game plan was we're going to go into the pick and rolls, try to keep him out of the paint. Hit a few early, got his confidence up. He started catching and rising up. He had a great game. With anyone playing in this league, they get a couple of shots to fall. You never know what can happen, end quote. Then on Sunday, it's not going down the same way. In a way, you're happy for him and his success with the opportunity he was given, but you don't want it to happen against your team. Obviously, we wanted that game, and because of that kind of performance by him, we didn't get it, so we're going to come in here with that on our minds, end quote. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Linsanity, that the kid's been dynamite.
No question. It reminds me a lot of Linsanity. Of course, it's not in the media market of New York where Linsanity was happening, but I think Lillard's point is right, and this is something that we talk about a lot on this show. The worst scrub, the 15th guy off the bench in the NBA, give him some playing time, let him hit a shot or two, you know what? He can light you up. And we've seen that more than once all over the league this year. But the question comes about this Blazers team. I mean, there's a lot of things to like in some ways about Portland, but one of the things I don't like about the Blazers, they've really struggled to close games out of late. They've tied or had the lead in the fourth quarter in each of their last 8 games. They're only 4-4 straight up during that span. The losses by 1, 2, 4, and 6 points. And yet, all the comments coming out of Portland, they're still pretty positive there, Pauly.
Yeah, Alan Crabb, quote, we owe them one. We're looking forward to that game. We'll be well prepared. Feel good about this homestand. Plumlee said, would have liked to win that Golden State game. We gave ourselves a chance. We're not losing by blowouts anymore, which was a major concern early in the season. We're competitive. We're playing better as a group. More Lillard comments, too. So they're saying the right things here. And in revenge on their minds, Teddy.
No question. I mean, they had the game against the Dallas circled last Friday, and they lost that one at home. I think the short turnaround revenge helps the Blazers, especially since they coming off another loss they suffered on Super Bowl Sunday.
Hey, guys, for the full video, go to SBRpicks.com.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much more.